Hello world, here is BITI, your Bitcoin trading informant, and here is the daily Bitcoin update. We have fear in the market. It's a long time ago we had fear in the market. Now we still have fear in the market. Extreme 37 points fear in the market, guys. Look at this. Yesterday, greed in the market, 55 points. Last week, extreme greed in the market, 76 points. Last month, we had greed in the market. And now, yes, you can see it, we have fear in the market. Here is CoinMarketCap. Here are the top coins. And here is Bitcoin. It's going up a little bit with 2.3% on 24 hours. And in the week, Bitcoin is going down with 18.6%. We have a red bearish chart picture on 7 days. Ethereum is going up with 4.8%, but in the weekly, it's also going down with 6.4%. The Binance coin is going up with 7.5%. In the weekly, it's going up with 2.3%. So XRP is going up with 11%, a really nice pump here. But in the week, look at this, 30% in the minus for the Binance coin. ADA Cardano is going up with 13%. In the week, it's going up with down with 19%. Dogecoin bumping 32% in the plus, but in the week, Dogecoin is going down with 13.8%. Polkadot is going up with 8%. In the week, it's going down with 25%. Uniswap is going up a little bit. In the week, it's going down with 11%. Litecoin 3% in the plus and 26% in the minus in 7 days. Bitcoin Cash is going up a little bit. In the week, it's going down with 30%. So XLM, place number 15, is going up with 10%. It's going down in the week with 29%, and so on and so on and so on. So let's check what coin is the biggest winner in 24 hours. Dent. Dent is the biggest winner. Look at this. Dent, a plus about 62%. Hot Holo, a plus about 51%. And BitTorrent, BTT, a plus about 39%. These three coins are the biggest winners here in 24 hours. The Bitcoin dominance is growing. Now we see a Bitcoin dominance about 50.2%. Ethereum is also growing. We see a dominance about 14.2%. So very nice to see Bitcoin dominance is growing. That means momently Bitcoin is performing not so bad against the altcoins. But remember, guys, we had a Bitcoin dominance about 70% since 2 weeks or something like this. Now we have a Bitcoin dominance from only 50%. So let's check this here. This is the percentage of total market capitalization dominance. And this is a really nice thing we can watch. Look at this. This line here, this orange line is the Bitcoin dominance here. And you can see this was a point about 70%, 69%. But look at this here, 2016, Bitcoin dominance 87%. Look at this. Now we have a dominance about 51%. The interesting stuff is on January 2018, we had a Bitcoin dominance, look at this, about 30.2%. So momently, the dominance is going down here, 51%, 52%, and now 50%. And the other things we have to check, Ethereum is going sideways a little bit with the dominance, 12%. And the other altcoins here, this is this gray line here, is going to the upside. Look at this. The other altcoins are on 20%. So this is an interesting thing. If you are trading altcoins versus Bitcoin or something like this, you should watch this CoinMarketCap percentage of total market capitalization dominance. So this is the technical analysis. Here's the daily time frame, and look at this. Sell your Bitcoin is telling us the summary. Sell your Bitcoin is telling us the moving averages, and the oscillators are neutral. On 4 hours, also a sell on summary, a sell on moving averages, and the oscillators are neutral. Now it changed into strong sell. Okay. 1 hour. The 1 hour is the summary neutral. The moving averages tell us sell your Bitcoin, and the oscillators are neutral. And the 15 minutes, everything is neutral. So all in all is telling us throw away your Bitcoin, sell your Bitcoin. Guys, very important. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not a financial advice. The weekly technical analysis, the big time frame is now changing a little bit. Look at this. Oscillators sell. The summary is for buy, and the moving average is telling us also buy. So the big time frame, the big long time frame, the bull run is still in work, is still okay. The long time frame is telling us we should buy. Now let's check this. this was my last video from yesterday, the last chart picture from yesterday. This is the 1 hour chart. And I told you guys, we have a target about 47,500. This was our triangle or our rising wedge breakdown target. We reached it perfectly. We hit it perfectly. Congratulations to all who traded this one here. And now I told you guys, if we will fight back the 50,000, I will make a long position, and I made a long position on 48,000 here. I made a long position on 48,000. Now we are over 50,000. That's a nice sign. But before we start with this detailed analysis here, let's check one thing here. Let's check this one here. This is the weekly. This is the weekly time frame. And special greetings to Higgy, to Angry Higgins. He's a member of my live stream. I'm streaming live 24 hours, 7 days a week on YouTube and Twitch. The name is Bitcoin Trading Informant, and you can see there all live informations you need. And he told me, or he told our community, attention, watch at the MA21 on the weekly chart. And yes, we will make it. We will watch on the MA21. This is the moving average. And we will check it here. This is the moving average with the number 9. We change it here with the length of 21 and the style. You know, I love my MA to see like this here. This is a big fat line, an orange line, so you can see it better also here. So this is the MA21. And yes, the MA21 is a very, very important support on every time frame, also on the weekly time frame. And it's still possible to touch this line. And Angry Higgins, the member of my community, is thinking about this. We may touch it directly here. So, okay, let's check this, guys. The price momently for this support is on 43,000. And it's not the baddest idea to watch this. Why? Because we have here this low, this one here, and if we are making a line here, the lowest lows here are mostly a nice support. And look at this. This support line on 43,000 is measuring momently perfect with our MA21. The MA21 will grow here a little bit more and more every week here, but it's still possible to touch this point. So 43,000 is not the baddest thing to watch in my opinion. It's really, really possible. Look at this also. This was the last highest point here, and this is the lowest point here. And we also can make here a parallel channel to check this support area here. And this is a very nice support area we have to watch. This is, in my opinion, one of the biggest supports for the moment. It's on 53 to 40, between 42 and 43,000. This is this area we have to watch. This is the support area, the biggest support area for the moment, in my opinion, here on the weekly time frame. We are still on the weekly time frame to watch. So, Angry Higgins, it's not the baddest thing. You are right, in my opinion. The EMA ribbon on the weekly is also telling us a story. Look at this. We are a long way over this, and it's still possible to touch our lines. You can see this bull run started here on the long position started here on May 2020, and since this time point we really never touched here the ribbon band or broke through or something like this. No, this was the biggest support here on this bull run on the last months. And now I think if this bull run will continue, we need to hold 43,000. We shouldn't stay. We should stay over this important support line, over this MA21, over this support line. So let's watch this now in detail. What's going on with the MACD? What is telling us this on the weekly time frame? And here we are with the MACD. The MACD had a bad picture for the moment. This is the weekly MACD, and you can see this, guys, if you're zooming in here a little bit more. We see, or we saw, the crossing over the blue line crossed the brown line, and that's an extreme bearish sign for the weekly chart picture, guys. If you are watching this here on this big time frame, this is one of the worst things that can happen. Why? Look at this, guys. Look at this MACD on of our bull run here. You can see we never touched this line. We never crossed this line. The blue line was always over the brown line, and now we see the first red building candle here on the downside, and we see maybe a crossing here on this weekly candle, and this weekly candle will close in 1 day in 18 hours. So we have to watch this. And if we will cross here, I think this is one of the baddest things that can happen. Maybe this was the end of the bull run here. It's still possible, guys. If this weekly chart is playing out, it's still possible. One thing I would like to show you also was the P-cycle indicator. I showed you this P-cycle indicator on my last videos since the last weeks. And this P-cycle indicator is telling us another bad story. P-cycle DOP indicator, let me check, is it this one here? Oh, too much. Let's remove here this MACD and let me check one thing very quick here. Yes, the P-cycle indicator is working on the daily time frame. We should watch the daily time frame, and I showed you this indicator in my last videos on the last weeks here, and we should watch this here and look at this. The P-cycle indicator is showing us the top of a bull run, and the P-cycle indicator target was on this point. I showed you this point here on a lot of my videos. 65,000 is the biggest thing we have to watch, and the biggest point we reached was 64,800, so it was nearly this P-cycle indicator. And yes, guys, it's still possible. It's really possible that this one was the highest point of our bull run, and now we see a retracement. That's very likely, that's very possible. So attention if you're trading for the moment. This is a thing you have to keep in your mind, guys, on the big time frame here. On the short time frame, this is the 1 day chart. Now it's not a short time frame, but we have to watch some things here. Look at this. The MA21 is here on the daily time frame, our resistance coming from the upside. Also, the ribbon band is now a resistance. And you can see the ribbon band is now changing. The wave is coming here over our heads, is swapping. And if we will see a red ribbon, we will see a short position. We are still here in a long position since October 2020. Don't forget this. If you bought here and if you traded this one here, very, very nice. And as long as we are not changing the ribbon band here on the daily, everything is okay, everything is fine, but it can happen very soon here. So stay alert here and keep watching this one here. This is very, very important. Also coming from the downside is this point here. This is the EMA 200, momently on 39,000. We also need to watch this line here. So, okay, that's the big thing about the 1 day chart. Let's check one thing also. Let's check the RSI, what is telling us the relative strength index. And this is telling us we are nearly oversold here. We are normally on 32 points, not oversold, but nearly oversold. And that's the thing also we have to watch. If we will come down more and more here, we may see a nice rebuy point here. Maybe this will happen here on 43,000. It's possible. It's really possible, not impossible. Nothing is impossible on Bitcoin. Everything can happen, guys. So this is this point we watched. Let's check one thing. Let's check the MACD on the daily chart before we go deeper here in our analyze. MACD ultra bearish. Look at this blue line under the brown line. Everything is going down here. Not the best thing to watch. Let's close it. Okay, guys. Now we will check the daily chart. Here's the 4-hour chart. This is the next thing we have to watch. The 4-hour chart is telling us a bad story. We have a short position, we have a bad ribbon band. You can see it now here. This was a green one. This was the last long position here on 57,000. Now this is changing into a short position, and 61,000 was a good point to sell here. Maybe a little bit earlier, but I sold here on 61,000 also. Rebought now on 48,000, but I will tell you this story a little bit later. Let's check this here. MA21 is a resistance, ribbon band is a resistance. These are the big things we have to watch. Here's the big support coming from the downside. This is this line. We know this line on 43,000. Higgies MA21 support line. We'll tell it Higgies support line. The indicators like MACD is telling us a bad story, I think. Not so necessary to watch it, but let's watch it very quick. MACD bearish, blue line under the brown line. Maybe we see soon a little cross here. So we see momently a little bottom here. We also saw here a bottom of the MACD, and now we also may see a bottom here. And if you will see here a crossing, this would be very nice for a little bump to the upside. For me, it would be very nice because I have a long position from 48,000. Momently a profit about 2,000 per Bitcoin, but that's not the best thing we have to watch. So the next thing what we can check here is this downtrend. Yes, we are on the 4-hour chart in a downtrend from the upside to this here and to this here. This is our bad downtrend. We are momently in this downtrend. Downtrend is always a red bearish downtrend like this here. So, and my big thing to watch is also here the next stuff. We are coming closer and closer to the middle line. The middle line is working as a resistance. The ribbon band is working as a resistance. The MA21 is working as a resistance. The MA200 is a resistance. So we only have resistances here over our head, and that's the baddest thing. We are building lower lows, we are building lower highs, and that's really a bad thing. I am hoping for a bottom, because this point was the play out of our rising wedge. This was the predicted 47,500 target. I showed you this here on my live stream. We'll show you very quick here. This is the Bitcoin Trading Informant live stream. I told you I'm streaming live 24 hours, 7 days a week on Twitch and on YouTube. And you can see here the target I showed you since days here after coming down here, after dumping here. The target was 47,500. So let's load this here very quick. I hope so. Yes, here we are. Greetings to my big boss, Juancho Spartan. And here is the stream, and here you can see this was the target here since days. Rising wedge breakdown target 47,900. Target reached. Congratulations to all. Bought on 48,000 again. So on this live stream I will write you all my things, all my ideas, all my stuff here in the live stream. You can watch this 24 hours 7 days a week. You see here buy and sell signals, short and long signals, Fibonacci, and all you need for trading. Momental technical analysis here is on sell on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, but I'm still in a long position. That's this stuff. 4 hour chart, okay, everything we saw here. Now let's check the 1 hour chart, and let's watch this one here. So guys, we're coming down and down more. On the 1 hour chart, it's looking a little bit better. On the 1 hour chart, we have a nice support, and on this support is momently fighting Bitcoin. Bitcoin is fighting on the ribbon band. This is the ribbon band, or fighting with the ribbon band, and the support is here, the MA21. This is this big fat line here. So as long as we are over this line, everything is okay. But if we will see a closing candle under this MA21, I am out of my trade. I will sell. So as long as we are over this, everything is fine. I have my long position from 48,000 now to 50,000. If we will have a confirmed closing candle, I am out, guys. This is the big thing to watch for me for the moment. The next things to watch, if we will fight back, I hope so. Middle line 52,000, very important target. MA200 coming from the upside, normally on 55,000. Big thing to watch. This point here depends always where we will hit this line, but it's on 46,000. That's the downline of this parallel downtrend channel. So these are the big things to watch. And on the upper side here, 57,500 is also a big target to watch. So as long as we are in this bearish downtrend channel, it's not the best thing for Bitcoin. But I hope, or it's possible, that this pattern ends here with 57,500 or 900, and we are now in a nice upgoing position. Maybe to 57,000, 58,000. It's still possible to reach the next points here. But in the big picture, I am bearish. I'm thinking about a bigger retracement here. I think it's still possible to see a downgoing Bitcoin from 64,000 here, and retracement, breaking deep breath, and then maybe we will go on here with our bull run. But for the first thing, I am really bearish. So guys, thank you very much for watching. This is the daily Bitcoin update, and I hope you are making millions out there with your trade. It doesn't matter if you go long or if you go short from here. I hope, guys, you make millions out there. So this is it. I wish you just the best, guys. Have a nice time, and special greetings here to Ryan in real life. He supported me. He gifted me 1,000 bits. So bye bye. Have a nice time. Greetings. Your BT, your Bitcoin Trading Informant. Also greetings to Empire 4 for resub X4.